about wealth, elitism, and class position is that no matter how much money you have, you can't just buy your way in. Let's talk about this. I've been around rich people, I've been around wealthy people, and I can tell you that just because you have money, it does not mean that you are a part of the elite class at all. Let's take Kim Kardashian, for instance. And I love Kim, so this is not a hater post at all, but like, she grew up wealthy, her father was respected, her family name was respected, and she had proximity to people who had more wealth than her, but she still didn't belong to a certain elite class, and that's because of her cultural capital. She just did not have enough for where she was at that time. The thing about class is it just isn't economical, it's cultural, it's generational, it's behavioral, and it's strategic. If this is your first time hearing about cultural capital, basically it's your taste, your references, your ability to pick up on the unspoken rules of certain spaces. That is what a lot of the newly wealthy lack. Think about old money and new money. That was a very clear divider between the two classes. Old money had a certain set of rules, almost so they could like smell whether you were old or new money. I mean, obviously outside of last names and, generations of families that were strategic about keeping wealthy. But class is also habitus, which is almost an invisible training that you pick up when you're brought up in certain spaces. I can speak to this because while my mother grew up poor and she is the first generation of wealth, she is the wealth creator for the family, she made sure to put my brother and I in spaces where we would automatically learn these cues so we wouldn't have to act them. It's just kind of a part of who we are. And I didn't realize what a gift that was until I became an adult. With social media being such an integral part of our lives, social capital is probably the easiest currency in the cost of class and elitism. Your social capital is who you know, who knows you, and how you move through those networks. It does have to do with likability and some other factors. There's a clip of Cardi B talking about how she's raising her children now. She's ensuring that they're well-rounded in terms of their extracurriculars. Obviously, they go to great schools. They still have that really tight family component where one of her cousins watches her children. And so there's a lot going on in there, but it's all leaning into their level of elitism once they become like members of society as adults, and their class level because of their education, because of their environment, and who their mom is now. She has completely changed the trajectory of her family, and her children by birth are now a part of a specific elite class. We talk about how COVID made a lot of millionaires, and a lot of those people educated themselves, on YouTube University, gaining a lot of information and applying it